Hey everyone, welcome to HeadTrip Air World Tour, the only world tour seeking to circumnavigate the entire planet Earth and touch down on every country in the process. Right now, parked here at the gate in Sevilla, Spain. If you joined us last episode, you'll notice that we had to take a short rest stop because we were getting a little bit dozy on an evening flight, trying to make it all the way to Gibraltar, which frankly was not that far away, but just needed to check out, get a little shut-eye, and then decided we'd just stop here. Sevilla, wake up in the morning and take the rest of the flight, knocking off Gibraltar, and then we'll move our way down to Africa. So we're not going to take a whole lot of time in getting this done. It's going to be a very short flight, and hopefully an enjoyable one for you. So with that said, let's get started. We'll get in the cockpit, get ourselves loaded up. By the way, this is a new Tycho album. It came out just recently. I haven't actually taken the chance to listen to the album, so there's a show tomorrow night, Ogden Twilight series, and thought I want to familiarize myself with some of the tunes before I jump in. So that's what you're hearing. Probably reminiscent of some of the early stuff of HeadTrip Air. You know, I always like to keep it real here on HeadTrip Air. Got our covers and our chocks removed. Remove the control. We'll shut the passenger door and the nose baggage door, and it looks like we'll be on our way. Tuck away our flight bag. Let's move down below, see status. Oops. See the status of the fuel tanks. They are currently set closed, so we'll open those up. Bring out our cowl flaps, as we always do. Position our throttle, our propellers, and our mixture. We're down close to sea level. I want to say, if I recall right, it was roughly... Seemed like it was roughly like 80 feet or something like that above sea level. Let's see if I have a decent enough memory. 80, right there, 83 feet. Wow, I'm impressed. Even I'm impressed. Not usually that spot on with my memory. Far from it. Okay, so we got sufficient fuel. We'll go ahead. Bring the battery up, and our avionics. Battery has enough juice. No failures that I can see. Okay, there we go. Before we start up the plane, let's go ahead and call in and file our flight plan, and then we'll go ahead and get permission to start up and taxi. We're going to be tuning to 121.7. So let's do that right now. That's going to be Sevilla ground. All right. Let's call in. See Vic. Let's try this again. Sevilla ground. Request IFR clearance. Whiskey Tango 179.
Whiskey Tango 179. Seville ground. Expect runway 09er. Climb 6,000 feet on runway center line, then expect radar vector Solivo. Squawk 2135.
Expect runway 09er. Climb 6,000 feet on runway center line, then expect radar vectors Olivo. Squawk 2135. Whiskey Tango 179.
Whiskey Tango 179. Read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Report to taxi.
Roger, Whiskey Tango 179. Okay, let's go ahead and request a start. Sevilla ground requesting startup. Whiskey Tango 179.
Whiskey Tango 179. Startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
East approved.
Call when ready for taxi. Whiskey Tango 179.
Call you back for the squawk and confirm level on.
All right, so we'll get our beacon on. Our nav and our strobe. Left fuel pump. Alternator on. Priming to the left. Magnetos in position. Left, right. All ignite. Go ahead and prime to the right. Left fuel pump off, right on, and ignite. Sounds good. Let's bring our propellers down and come down to a idle on our rotation. Late morning, we'll put the fan on, open up the air, and we'll bring it to the cooler setting. Keep everyone comfortable in the cockpit. Left and right alternators seem to be working just fabulous. Right fuel pump off. I'm going to go ahead and put our taxi lights on and request taxi. Sevilla ground, request taxi, runway 09er, Whiskey Tango 179er.
Whiskey Tango 179. Runway 09er taxi via Golf 9er, Golf 5, Golf 4, Alpha 2, Alpha 1, Hotel Papa 1.
Taxi runway 09er, taxi via Golf 9, Golf 5, Golf 4, Alpha 2, Alpha 1, Hotel Papa 1, Whiskey Tango 179er. Alright. Let's take a look at our instructions quickly. See if we can make any sense of it all. Here we are at the gates. We've got instructions now. Taking off on 9 over here. We're going to head to, in order, Golf 9er. My goodness, where's Golf 9er? There's Golf 8. I don't see 9 though. Golf 9's got to be like, my goodness. Well, I'm pretty sure that's where we're going. We're going to go to Golf 8 because it's going to take us to Golf 9er. Unless it's Golf 9er. Actually, you know what? There's G5. This is probably G9 right here. Yeah, it is. There's G9. G9 over to 5. Yeah. Come around this way, over to 5, and then Alpha 2-1, Hotel Papa. Hotel Papa's right there, and then we'll hop on runway 9. If that works for you, that works for me. with our taxi clearance, let's go ahead and let's just hope that our flight plan is looking good. That's going to be from SVL down, little jog. It looks pretty right to me. Looks pretty right to me. Here's what we're comparing to. Zoom out here. Off on 9, out, little curly Q down, and hit down to JRZ, and then we're going to get vectoring and directions for our arrival down into Gibraltar. So we'll hope all that goes well. From what I remember, we have a squawk. We're at squawk 2135. Let's make sure we set that right now. 2135 and on active. We have a message to set course to 225, so let's go ahead and do that. Course to 24, 23, and 225. Right, whoops, I think we gotta go just the opposite. This way. 225, course set. We'll do what we're supposed to do. Hopefully it'll help us. I think that's gonna be that first little vector down this way. That's my guess. That's gonna be our 225. I'm thinking. Why don't we just find out, shall we? Before we do that, let's prep our next frequency. That's going to be tower. Tower is going to be a 118.1. I'm going to just go ahead and queue that up, and we already are there, so that's good. We can flip over very quickly. All right, and we're on our way. Take off the parking brake, and let's start moving. Yeah, right over here, I believe. This is going to be Golf Niner right here. So they say. Can anybody read the ground? And we've got to... Okay. This is definitely different for Tycho. This sounds different than most of his stuff. Maybe he's trying to pull away from all that delay guitar, get a new sound. That's always possible. And here's Alpha. once we approach Hotel Papa 1, we should be contacted by tower, or at least by ground, and ask us to transition over to tower, I should say. Kind of coast on in here. Here's our turnoff.
Whiskey Tango 179. Contact Seville Tower 118.1. Have a good day.
Tower at 118.1. Have a good day, Whiskey Tango 179. Whoops, I forgot to break it. Tower at 118.275. Have a good day, Whiskey Tango 179.
Negative, Tower on 118.1.
Oh, okay. You're right. I'm not paying attention. That was center. Correction, 118.1. Have a good day, Whiskey Tango 179. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, move over to tower here.
28 entering the runway now. We need 1 or 2 minutes more for the kick.
Sevilla Tower with you on frequency 118.1. Whiskey Tango 179.
Whiskey Tango 179. I didn't get that.
Sevilla Tower with you on 118.1. Requesting departure on runway 09er, Whiskey Tango 179.
Whiskey Tango 179, Seville Tower, wind 130 at 3, fly heading 200, runway 09er, clear for takeoff.
Taxi Whiskey Taxiway, runway 11, wind 150 degrees.
Fly heading 200, runway 09er, clear for takeoff, Whiskey Tango 179er.
01, Cock 5656.
Alright.
Report Whiskey Holding Port.
Go ahead. We got calm winds at 130, heading 200. I think our course is set to like 225, if I recall correctly, but it's pretty close. And we are cleared for takeoff. Let's go ahead and flip down the taxi lights, get the landing lights on, and move on out.
Tower reported in 10 minutes, normal observation.
Center runway, propellers full,
Quebec, report again within
and
10 minutes.
here we go. We'll have rotation right here. Just up slowly and positive rate, gear up. And I'm going to let off the yoke a little bit and see if we can get some good trim here on our climb. I think we want to climb around, I don't know, 120 knots, I believe. Maybe about 10 degrees. Got a little bit of a crosswind hitting me. Okay, let's get our
Whiskey Tango 179,
props
receive
down.
transponder. Squawk 2 135.
I'm gonna reset transponder here. Squawk one, correction, squawk 2135, Whiskey Tango 179er. 2135.
Whiskey Tango 179, contact Seville departure 128.5.
Sevilla departure 128.5, Whiskey Tango 179er. Alright, let's go to Sevilla departure. What did we say? 1285? 1285. And that's going to be Sevilla. Sevilla terminal radar approach with you on 118.1. Whiskey Tango 179.
Whiskey Tango 179, Seville departure identified. Climb to flight level 070.
Climb to flight level 070, Whiskey Tango 179er.
Whiskey Tango 179, clear direct Olivo. Resume on navigation.
Clear direct Olivo. Resume on navigation, Whiskey Tango 179er. Alright. We're on our way. We're up to 3,000 feet. We'll need to do that, expedite that climb a little bit, but we're going to take our little turn here. There we go. We're cleared to direct to Olivo. So honestly, we can make that turn right now. And let's do so. Beautiful day in southern Spain. Going to be moving from the Spanish side of the continent just to the little tiny territory, British-controlled Gibraltar. And then we will... That's just the funkiest situation, by the way.
Whiskey Tango 179, contact Sevilla Center 118.275. Bye-bye.
Let's see if we can get that one. Sevilla Center 118.275, Whiskey Tango 179. 118.275. Sevilla Center with you on 128.50, Whiskey Tango 179. We're up to 5,000 feet. Sevilla. Below. We'll make short work of this trip. Total block time on this trip. Guess I gotta look at that real quickly. What is our total block? I always forget. Fuel. Block time, an hour and 15, which kind of surprises me, to be honest with you. Because that's right here. Because this is a really short trip. Probably just all the... I'm guessing all the ins and outs. I mean, I guess that makes sense with the time it takes to taxi out, taxi in, get parked at the gate, etc., etc., etc. So you'll notice my flight plan here. Let's just zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, turn to the left between these two airports here. Is a little bit different than this guy over here. Not much. It's very close. But you'll notice I'm a little bit to the right of my flight path here. Not much. And just a little bit to the left based upon my avionics. So, who knows? I'm going to follow the avionics, and I'm going to try to balance this out here with the ailerons too, because we seem to be pushing to the left pretty hard. Let's just see if we can level that out. There we go. That's better. Up a little over 7,000 feet. This wants us to, says we're approaching our VNAV profile. That's great. Probably a little higher than we should be, but we can fix that with a little bit of adjustment to the trim, get our speed up, and make sure we don't climb too high. Running about 145 knots. I'm going to pump it up just a little bit more. Right now we're at full throttle. At the top I've entered propeller range. And we're up to 160 knots. Fuel, we're at about one third tank. Nothing too bad. So it's been some time since I've flown in a Boeing, and that's where we're headed to next. What we'll do is we'll land in Gibraltar and then take a quick hop across the channel back to Africa, and then the sky's the limit for our flights across that desert in northern Africa. Settling in again at about 145 knots. We probably have room to climb a little bit. Not climb, but climbing speed, I should say. Increase her speed. I'm gonna put my nose down just a tad more. See if we can expedite this trip a little bit. We had a direct to a Levo. I'm guessing that was a Levo. That's tough to say. That's where we're going, though. .7 nautical miles from our next waypoint, and then we'll be heading 161 degrees towards JRZ. .161 in 5 seconds. There we go. Let's move on over. There's 180. A little bit surprising because it's saying it wants me at 161. Oh wait, that's 161 nautical miles. Never mind. Distance? No, that's right, isn't it? Who knows? And there's 161, roughly about right there. Hovering at 7,000 feet. What I think I'll do is I'll put on altitude mode on our autopilot. And that way that's one less thing we have to worry about. We'll just stick at 7,000 feet. Let the plane do the tracking there. Now, given the fact that we're sitting in altitude mode, here's the good news: is I believe, if we trim our wheel down, that should increase our speed, but maybe not. Could be wrong. Probably not. Okay, fair enough. That's being controlled for us. Go ahead and set my heading bug to current heading as well, and we'll just let autopilot take over on that too. Correct, a little bit to the left. Realizing I'm probably getting a little bit of wind resistance from that open window. Not very smart of me. That's better. Our mixture was choked out a little bit. I think we'll go ahead and see if we can get that set up a little bit better. Got a tiny mountain range up ahead, but it shouldn't pose many problems for us, especially at this altitude. Now, at some point, we're going to want to be getting some directions from Gibraltar. Tower's going to be at 13120, so let's go ahead and prepare for that a little bit. 41. Okay, there we go. Let's, what did I say? 131.2? Get that prepped up. Okay, and arrival is going to be 13400 probably, so not sure out of those two which one we're going to want, but we'll go with tower first. Probably arrival. I'm guessing it's going to be 134. I'm gonna wager on 13400. There it is. I'm just going to switch over there right now, see if there's anything is coming up. Now it's on frequency. Here we go. Gibraltar's Arcdown radar terminal approach with you on 118.275. Whiskey Tango 179er.
Whiskey Tango 179, Gibraltar talk down departure, roger. Whiskey Tango 179, Gibraltar talk down, expect radar vectors, runway 27.
Expect radar vectors, runway 27, Whiskey Tango 179er.
Whiskey Tango 179, cleared direct VJ VOR, resume own navigation.
Clear direct VJF VOR, Whiskey Tango 179er.
Whiskey Tango 179, contact Sevilla Center 118.275, bye-bye.
Sevilla Center 118.275, Whiskey Tango 179er. Have a good day. Okay, we'll be expecting runway 27. Clear to VJF. Not 100% sure where VJF is, but we are off track just a tad, so I'm going to correct here. VJF, where's VJF? That's what I want to know. I don't know where VJF is. Where's the VOR? VJF. Do I do like a direct to VJF? I don't know. It's not part of this flight plan. Wish I knew where I was going. That's where Sevilla Center has, or excuse me, that's where Gibraltar talk down vectored me to. VJF, where are you? Guess I could do a search. Can I do a search? VJF? VJF. There's a few of them. Oh, I see. Haha. It's interesting. It wants to vector me there. Okay, here's what's going on. Whoops. You were already looking at it. Right here. I've got clearance to a direct to down there. Now that's gonna bring in, maybe that's gonna set me up a little bit better for a flight in 27. That one threw me off. Probably a little bit of a cleaner shot into runway 27 rather than trying to go over top the mountain range. Probably makes some sense somewhere in there. Alright, we never did flip over to Sevilla Center. We better do that. Sevilla Center here on 118.275, Whiskey Tango 179er.
Whiskey Tango 179, say altitude.
7,000 feet, Whiskey Tango 179er. Okay, we're approaching our waypoint here. JZR. And we're going to be then heading on out to... now, I thought it told me runway 27, but just given where the waypoint is, I'm guessing that's not the case, but we'll see. It's going to be funky if it is. Right below us. We should be getting some additional instructions shortly. Probably moving over to the other frequency. Right? Yeah, your nay? Alright, well that didn't help. We're past that waypoint. I'm going to go ahead, give us a hard left here all the way to a due east, 45 degrees, maybe a little more. Not quite. Maybe like 100 degrees or something like that. And I think I'm going to start descending. Vertical speed, bring that down to about 500 probably. Let's drop our vertical speed. Oh, whoops. There we go. Let's drop our vertical speed. Maybe about 500 feet per minute. Whoops, need to go this way. Pretty close to due east. And I'm going to request a runway change. Let me just see if I can hop over on the other frequency. Gibraltar talk down, terminal radar approach with you on frequency 118.275, Whiskey Tango 179er.
Whiskey Tango 179, Gibraltar talk down departure, roger. Whiskey Tango 179, cleared direct 3608 N00546W. Resume own navigation.
Resume over navigation, roger.
Negative, cleared direct 3608 N00546W.
Cleared direct 3608 N00546W, Whiskey Tango 179er.
Whiskey Tango 179, contact Sevilla Center 118.275, bye-bye.
Contact Sevilla Center 118.275, Whiskey Tango 179er. Have a good day. Sevilla Center requesting heading to next fix, Whiskey Tango 179er.
Whiskey Tango 179, turn left, heading 085, climb to flight level 070.
Okay, it doesn't want me descending yet, but I'm supposed to go over to 085. That's about where we're at. It's about where we're at. Not quite, but...
Whiskey Tango 179, turn left, heading 085, climb to flight level 070.
Turn left, heading 085, climb to flight level 070, Whiskey Tango 079er. Okay, we'll have to be careful with these mountains. But, oh my goodness. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, airport's right over on the other side of that bay. It's good to know. Right up here. Right over here. We're down to flight level 050 and descending. Might have to level up just for a second. We'll see how low we can get before we start risking clipping those peaks. Might be okay. It's gonna be close though. A little bit of turbulence. Let's zoom in and see what we got here. Oh yeah, I am too far. My goodness. I was misreading the map. But it takes me along a nice safe path above the hills. And I'm going to expedite my descent at this point. Looks like we've cleared the danger. Let's go down to about 1,000 feet per minute. And what we want to do is we want to bring our mix back up, our prop back down, and I'm going to drop my propellers and my thrust down. Whoa. A little bit of turbulence there. I think we'll fly manual from this point on. May as well. Down to 3,000 feet. Oh, they didn't want me to go that low. Lots of turbulence. Lots and lots of turbulence. If I can get down... Get my speed down a little bit, hopefully. Once we level off, the speed should come down a little bit. I really would like to get some flaps down. And as my speed continues to drop, would love to get my gear down. I don't know the max threshold. Boy, there's some wind down here. Can I just tell you that? And we'll get our last set of flaps on. Welcome to Gibraltar ahead. Let's get my nose dipped back up here.
350, I call you back for an hour.
I wish I could get wow, we are slowing down, aren't we? Get myself lined up a little bit better. This is not the best approach. Don't have a lot of wiggle room, so I'm gonna make sure I don't stall too early. And there we go. We'll go ahead and set her down. That's what we want. Not a lot of room in this place. That's for certain. We'll just head on over to the fuel. Parking brake on. May as well fuel up while we're at it. Honestly, not a bad idea. Before we shut down here. Right here next to the Rock of Gibraltar. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We did it. Okay, now we can move on to Africa without a lot of stress. Should work out great. Taxi lights off, landing lights off. Nav lights and strobe off. And we'll go ahead, stall out the engine. Beacon off. Let's get our flaps back up. Looks like good there. Avionics off. Alternator down. Battery off. Go ahead and bring up the electronic flight bag. Get our control lock in place. Wheel chocks set. Pitot covers, intake covers, engine covers all placed. Let's open up the doors. Let some air inside the cockpit. Passenger comfort index wasn't terribly great. I don't know if that was my oversight on the air over here. I had fan on. Had it to fairly cool, so I don't know. Maybe that just wasn't what the passengers, what the people needed. Fair enough, though. Let's set in our cowl flaps. We'll turn off the fuel tanks. And that's going to be it for our flight to Gibraltar. Just to do a quick inspect of the aircraft, see if we messed anything up. Not too bad. Nobody says it has to be pretty. It just has to be safe, and it has to get us on the ground, and that's what we've done. Put that away, and we'll head on out. There we go. Nice flight to Gibraltar. We'll head on over, like I say, here. Next flight. Go ahead and unload that. So our next flight is just, woo, goodness. Right across the channel. My goodness. Can we just... That's probably a little better. There we go. Right across the channel. Probably hit a major airport. Probably that one right there. Probably that one right there. And then get in the Boeing. Well, let's see how big of a runway is that. Oh yeah, plenty. Plenty. And then sky's the limit in Africa. Sky is the limit in Africa. I mean... Go see the you know, pyramids and you know, monkeys down here and lions and giraffes, rhinoceros, whatever the crap you find in Democratic Republic of Congo. Besides Civil War, I don't know, maybe not. Libya. Ghana. That'll be good. Lots of stuff to see. But we're going to hop in our Boeing because we got some countries to fly through here. So we'll hit Algeria at, you know, half a Mach. And we'll see where it takes us from that point on. All right. Well, thanks for joining HeadTrip Air World Tour. We are circumnavigating the globe. We're making progress, and we're gonna do it one day. We're just that much further there. So have a good evening, and we'll catch you on the next flight out of Gibraltar. Over and over. Check out.